Hi guys, doing? I hope you had a lovely and an awesome night. And of course, this is another beautiful day for you to rejoice and be glad in it. And of course, for you to make some profit out of the financial market. And of course, let's go straight into today's analysis. So, as usual, I've been looking at the pound dollar, looking at the BTCUSD, and of course, my favorite, which is XAUUSD, which is gold. And I woke up and I noticed I'm already in profit of which trade that we get last night. I didn't take it. That was actually that's depending on the actually states and it got to the market of which I would actually shared it here. We are going to that be the final one. So for this was actually the zone we marked out yesterday. I'm sure you saw when we marked out that. We know, I'm sure by now you are familiar with how we mark out an analysis. But if you don't, you can actually check our previous analysis. We usually use a 4 hour time frame to actually mark out the recent structure, the recent high and the recent low, of which we wait for our targets for the market to come to our zone. Or meanwhile, you can see trade in between the market, in between the zone on which you look at the break of structures. That said, currently it's now at our zone, which is this zone right here. So what I'm waiting for, as usual, I've said it last night, I said it yesterday, and I said, of course, that's going to be like a breakage from this, and of course, a return of this, and then we can go long on this. So currently it's almost there. So let's wait for a breakout and a retest before we think of going long on that. And remember, dropping an alert will get broken and get it. And the alert for you to make sure you are actually part of the alert. All you just need to do is just to make sure you've actually subscribed, and if you subscribe, don't forget the bell icon beside it, because with that bell icon you get to get reminded once we drop the alert that our alert has been dropped. And of course, remember still, as a form of disclaimer, this video is not a financial advice in any form. I'm not telling you to trade the way I trade. I'm only telling you the way I actually see the market. And of course, these are zones that I marked for I think for like few days ago. That was at least last week. Waiting for the market. You can see what the market has been doing up and so currently getting to our zone, and I think it's a perfect time for us to actually look at what the market is likely to do from where it is right here. Now that said, I will be looking at what's going to happen when the market finally happens to break above this and retest it. So currently, I'm looking forward to the market breaking above this, having a retest, and of course, then I think of going long on that. So that's analysis for today. That means I'm currently still bullish, and of course, if this get broken right here, which is this right here, if this get broken, which I'm not really expecting that to happen, but then remember this can happen. If this get broken, I go short. But for now, my main target is a break above this, a retest of this structure, then I think of going long. So that's for today. So let's go to the next one. It's going to be the BTCUSD, of which we are currently in trade, but fortunately that is currently in drawdown. Let me explain that trade, of which that was actually still the same that actually happened. Now this was actually yesterday. Actually, yesterday. Let me see. Why is not showing? Okay, let's go back to the 4HR to mark out our zone as again. Okay. So coin that thing. This was actually marked yesterday. I think was it here? I can't remember the market yesterday. I think somewhere around there. So the market went above it. Then unfortunately, it came down. You can see around there, came down and took us out of this market. So let's mark out today's structure, which is going to be here for the recent high. So this is going to be our recent high. Then we mark this as our recent low. Or better still, preferably, let's connect these two together. So let's go to the 1 hour chart to confirm that our zone is actually being respected. Yeah, that's good. So finally the recent high, this is the recent to that couldn't be broken. So what we expecting the market, I think we actually break above this and then a retest of that. So actually I noticed that on BTCUSD, I actually woke up, I was into the market with my pending order, but then the market has to take my stop loss, of which I can't really tell for now. I've really checked on it, but then still what I'm expecting is a break above this, and of course the retest of this. That means I expect this to break above the retest of this. Then I think of going long also in BTCUSD. I told I really love it whenever my BTCUSD, my pound dollar, my gold actually give me the same direction and I actually love it that way. So that's it. Let's go to the final one for today. I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. Let's go to the, please remember, if you haven't subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button, because that actually gets a motivation to actually continue this daily. Remember, this DayTrade, this is more like a string play. This is something we have to release every single day to tell you our analysis and what you have been looking at, so you can actually compare it to your own analysis. In mind. If it doesn't, don't forget, always drop your comments in the comment section. actually be very valued, because I actually love looking at the comments, because from there I get to your different idea on this analysis. So please do well to actually do an analysis and drop in the comment section. Let's have a one community and a family on this platform. That's it. YouTube, could you please stop all this your notification, please? All right, so let's look at my favorite, which is gold, which of course I'm currently in profit. Now, a zone was also marked out yesterday. Good, you can see the zone right here. I can see this is what we actually said yesterday. Be on what? YouTube, could you please stop this notification? Sorry, please. Now, it's not really marked yesterday, of which we are currently in profit, but then we still have to wait to see what happens. This was actually what I marked yesterday. We said we expect a breakout above this, a retest of this, and then the market continue, because this was our recent high as I did yesterday, and of course, you can see that happening here. I think we enter the market probably maybe with this. What I know is I actually place a pending order around this one, and then my stop loss was somewhere around there. That was I put my stop loss. So then when I woke, I noticed I was already in profit, so I just have to leave it. So now what I was expecting, we are expecting a continuation of this market. So that means we are still currently bullish overall on this. So we are going to, let's say, still going long on this, and going long. What do we expect? Our stop loss is definitely going to be what about I selected this. Okay, yes. So our stop loss is minimum of, I think profit should be minimum of 1 to 2, and of course your stop should be below this distance as well, or preferably below this year. My stop loss is currently. So then our, what's it called, your risk reward minimum of 1 to 2 risk to reward. The better still, I think I'm actually target this next zone right here, which is this zone we see right here. So you can more like target this zone as your take profits. So this is my analysis for BTCUSD. You can actually, let's enter now. For now, I can't tell to enter, but then if currently I am currently in the market, this is my stop losses. I am currently in the market. But then if you want to go into the market, you can maybe still wait for a bullish close again before you enter the market. But currently the market, for me, is currently facing back to the zone where we marked at yesterday. We're expecting this not to get broken, but if it get broken, so be it. But if it doesn't get broken, very fine. But now we actually suggest actually wait for a fully formed bullish candle, closing above bullish candle. So if you can get that, then we can actually still continue riding that on the buy side down to the next with your stop loss below this a minor bearish candlestick you have right here. So that's going to be the end of analysis. And of course, we are currently still bullish on all our three major pairs: the pound dollar, BTCUSD, and XAUUSD. So once again, please do have a lovely and profitable day ahead. And don't forget, the comment section is there for everyone. Drop a comment. What do you think? What is the suggestion? And if maybe you don't have a broker, you're looking for a broker you actually prefer, you can actually still use mine. The link will also be in the description. That said, of course, wish you the best of the day and do have a profitable day ahead.